Okay, so that I don't even know if you guys saw that card come out, but we have confinement in reverse. So you could be being freed, okay? But this is the Lone Wolf Tarot. Thank you so much for watching. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? It could be for you, it could be for a party in your energy, it could be for whatever that is. Just continue to hang out with me and let's see what we get from these messages. And if it's a timeless message, I don't know if I said that. So let's get into it. The confinement in reverse. You could be being free, released. Okay, maybe you felt bounded or captive before, and now you're like releasing yourself from something. Okay, you're like, yeah. So, oh, two guards coming out. So you could be maybe releasing yourself from some type of curse. Maybe the curse is broken type of energy, okay? There could have been a curse of like maybe dullness in your life, maybe isolation, maybe you were being it's low key giving like you know how like those people who try to grow. Let's say you've been trying to like build some type of community online, trying to be an influencer, and you've been like planning it, working it. Like, I'm trying to say maybe you've been gaining here and there, but you're not gaining as much as you could. That's being released type of energy. It doesn't have to be that, but it's giving that. So, like, let's say you've been trying to start a business and no one seems to find your business, and like, all the people getting likes, and you're using hashtags, and you're like, paying for ads, and like some reason something's not working. That's stopping. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that's been broken. That's being released. That's being like no more. You're about to be put on the pedestal. Like so, this is like giving Six of Wands energy. Like yeah, you're about to be crowned. You're about to be seen. You're about to be loved. You're about to like be in a world or in a vibration where you're not getting any type of like you manifested this potentially. Okay, you could have just continued to continue even when you didn't see no type of benefit, no type of reward, type of energy, and because of that, now like the curse is breaking you. You persisted, type of energy. You kept going. Yeah, you're these chains, these shackles. Maybe you prayed for this as well. Maybe you continue to be speaking with divine type of energy about it, even though you were going through fears and depression because of it. It's like now it's heavy given the curse is being lifted. The so yeah, this maybe you've seen this coming in a vision. Maybe this is something that you are starting to notice. Maybe you're starting to get inspired because of it. Maybe like this is just like continue. Okay, this guy is working. He is at his desk. He is on his laptop. So maybe you are some type of creator or something of the sort, content creator. And now you're starting to get seen. Now you're starting to get noticed. Now you're starting to like maybe people are starting to like think about you when they're online. They're starting to come across your stuff, type of thing as well. There are eyes on you because this says vision. Okay, there are eyes on you potentially as well with that. You're maybe an inspiration in some type of way. You're being called to continue on schedule, continue posting, continue doing whatever you've been doing, type of energy, because schedule did pop out. Um, so, anyways, can I get some more information, please? On so two cards. So it's inevitable that people are going to be tempted by you. Okay, it's inevitable that like you're going to you're going to have an endless amount of like low key. Look at this. This lady is giving money to this individual. I've never noticed that, even though what is a bribe? But like with this inducement, it's like inevitable. People are going to start giving you money, maybe a lot, because like with the endless card and the way he's looking. Now this could be like any type of reading. It could be read differently. I'm reading it this way because of the energies prior. So it's giving like people are gonna start giving you money. You could be starting a business. It's gonna be like just more than you can handle. This guy's like, yo, that's too much. People could be tipping you. Maybe you do nails, you do hair, you do something of the sort. Maybe this idea will help you further. Okay, maybe it's like some type of idea that you have with a schedule or something. Maybe you're supposed to be when you start doing that. It's like the floodgates are opening type of energy. Okay, so now people are going to be seeing you. People are going to be giving you money. People are going to be, it's like you can avoid it type of thing. So stubbornness came out. I'm going to get clarifier for stubbornness. 7-7 can be significant because there is 7-7 on stubbornness. Um, don't get a big head low key. I'm not saying she has a big head, but, you know her head is the same size as her torso type of energy. So maybe don't get a big head. Maybe just know that you deserve this, but not like, but still try to stay. I don't like saying humble, but like stay in an energy to where you realize that like this is a gift. You know, gifts usually don't get taken away, but realize that this is a gift. That this is not because you deserve it. I don't want to say that, but like not because you're putting in the work and you do deserve it, but it's given like not because you're like, what I'm trying to say, like not because you're better than anybody type of energy. Like we're not gonna be in that energy and that mindset. But can I get more information? Gift is back at the bottom of the deck. You could have a gift that you're supposed to be using and utilizing as well. Can I get more information on stubbornness, please? Okay, so with fright and depression, maybe you have been in some type of energy prior, or maybe like you could potentially be stuck in a rut, or potentially have the ability to be stuck in a rut, because this energy, the confined to like loneliness, is all in reverse. So the curse is being lifted, but you could potentially still be in a mindset that is scared, paranoid, maybe because of like the way, like, yeah, maybe because the luck is turning around. But just because the luck is turning around, like with the lottery, let's say you just got a boatload of money, right? Let's say you got some good news, you got a buttload of money coming in, type of energy, right? You're happy, you should be happy, you should be excited. But now you're still stuck in the fearful energy because you don't know what to do. Like, let's say like your numbers are climbing. You know, people are starting to pay for your product. People are starting to maybe try to book you for nail service. People are starting trying to get you to do their hair. And you're like, you start getting scared. What if I can't continue? What if I buy off more than I can chew? What if I'm, doing this or doing that? What if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? Like it's giving like stop that. Chill out with that. You feel me? Because you're blessed, you're lucky, you're supposed to be getting this. You're supposed to be like, because even if all this stuff happened, your mind is still a big deal and things. People want to like let's say like the people who read, like, yeah, just relax, just chill heavy on that. Like let's say people who watch readings and it's like, oh, the love of your life is gonna come back, right? And let's say that's one of the readings or something of the sort. And then you're like, oh, I don't want that man. That man's trash. You know what I'm trying to say? But long story short, it was somebody that was actually a good relationship, but you're so focused on the negative type of things that you're not going to be able to see what like this could be. Okay, so maybe you definitely need to follow the idea that you have, because right now you could be even fearful of the idea. You could be like maybe slacking in that. So this is like a warning type of thing as well. So yeah, you could be being called to be creative and like start this idea, start whatever that is, or just start type of energy. Maybe like start being consistent, start building bonds with people type of energy at building bonds and friendships and stuff, and like maybe two twos could be significant as well. But like just being creative, taking initiative with this as well. Like, so if you do have like something is stressing you out, so like let's say you just hit, let's say let's focus on the card. Let's say you just hit the lottery, right? You just got a boatload of money. You get an idea that's going to put you on this type of pedestal energy, right? Let's just say this is also aligning with you. You broke the curse and you got some type of money coming. You could either sit in this type of energy where you're stressed, where you're like, you know what, I don't think anyone's going to book me. Let's say you're a reader. Let's say you do hair. Let's say you sell cakes. I don't think anyone's going to want my cakes. There's better people out there than me. Like, you're stuck in this type of paranoid energy, right? You could do that, or you could start posting more, start sending free samples, start sitting and giving away free samples and stuff, and doing like different ideas and stuff, and getting creative with that so that you can basically get these people to give you some type of money. All right, that's what it's giving. Okay, but there's two conflicting energies. Some people are going to be stuck in the depressive mindset, and some people are going to actually choose to continue. We had self-love at the bottom of the deck twice. So with self love at the bottom of the deck, it's definitely giving like, do you love yourself enough to shut up any negative talkers? You feel me? It doesn't matter if it's you or not. Are you gonna let yourself stop yourself? That's your strongest critic. You feel me? You gotta shut out the fears. Look at her; she's shutting it out. The waves are coming, so she's being stubborn even to the negative energy. You gotta do that. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't let it overcome you. Don't let it be stressing you, like being like, even if this, right? Because this guy is a little bit worried when it comes to how much money he's getting, type of thing. Stop doing that. You feel me? Let yourself know your worth, type of energy. Keep posting strategically too. Manage yourself better. Manage it. Manage it. You feel me? Like, get organized. Do what you need to do. This guy is ready to start. This guy's excited, type of energy, and so is this guy. This guy's already starting. So I feel like this is something that you need to do. Like, you need to stop being so stressed out or worrying about your own fears. Like, shut it up. Also with this, stubborn doesn't have to be stubborn, but you could be, stubborn with it. Okay, so let's get some more information. Oh God. Oh, God. The divine potentially is promising this for yourself. Maybe this is guaranteed. This is a confirmation for you that you're going to be receiving money that you can't. That's in this amount of money. This is like confirmation. This is like what you deserve. This is like reassurance that you do deserve the money that's coming in. Okay, like, girl, boy, you gonna be fat on the couch, looking, living life luxuriously. You feel me? That man ain't worried about nothing. He got all the things he need right there in his corner. You feel me? Gluttony is crazy, but it's giving. You feel me? Maybe you've seen some type of evidence of this. Maybe you've seen some skyrocketing energy. Maybe you've seen, like, let's say you did a post and then you got so many likes. Okay, so with justice coming out in reverse. I'm listening to my kids. He's saying something scary. I'm wondering if his older brother's gonna hear him. So anyway, someone could have tried to like rob you of this because I'm looking at justice. But let's get some more information on the justice in reverse really quickly. Yeah, someone could potentially have been trying to like okay, well there's no other. Okay, well let's not watch it. Let's watch something else. Oh, the okay, so no fractions. I know you're learning fractions, but let's watch something that doesn't scare your brother, okay? Okay, so I lost this and they left the door open. So I'm just gonna try to look at it a little bit longer. So basically, long story short is I don't know. I just feel like you can trust this. You don't have to like let's say if you think logically about something, you will lose the ability to trust it because it just doesn't seem like it makes sense. Success doesn't make sense type of thing. Like it's like a lucky thing. It's not a logical thing. Like yeah, if you put in the work or whatever, it's like let's say you just started too or something and like when it becomes logical is when you start to believe in failure or say this doesn't make sense, this doesn't add up. Like you start to basically be like, oh, maybe I don't deserve this type of payment or something of the sort. So don't be logical because if you be logical, you'll be not trusting this. You'll think that you didn't like that this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you'll shatter the picture you created for yourself. Because if we put these up right, this is a person who's not trusting anyone. This is a person who's very logical, so logical to the fact that they don't trust shit type of energy. So you just need to like realize this don't make no sense and that's fine. It's okay for it to not make any sense. Just keep loving on yourself, keep trusting what you see. You know what I'm trying to say? Because if it's like or let's say yeah and you'll be successful like let's say like if you are getting people who are booking you left and right and you have the whole week filled up and this just doesn't make sense. How did this happen? I didn't put any advertisement. I didn't post in 2 weeks. Like like you're starting to like not trust something. You're starting to be like maybe they're gonna pull out money. Like don't there we go again with this energy. Like the logic is out the window. This shit doesn't make sense. You've been being blessed. The curse is broken. It's been lifted. Like it's very much not logical because it's not. It's not something that makes sense. It's something that's like a spiritual sword, and that's why you're getting the success. That's why you're getting this type of triumph. Okay. With that being said, I have to focus on my kids now. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope I made sense. I hope you got something out of it. And thank you so much for watching. I love you. Peace.